Hey guys, Coach Dan from Advanced Baseball Training with you, and what I want to talk to you about today is the 3 most important supplements that every baseball player needs. And I get asked all the time, what supplements should I take? What should I take? What should I use? What should I, this, that, and the other thing. So here it is, all right? Every baseball player needs, without question, okay? And that's a real bold statement to make right there. Every baseball player needs these 3 supplements, okay? And here's the cool part. You've already got access to all of them. It's not going to cost you any money, and you can start with them today, okay? Now, first of all, let's look at the word supplements. Supplement, it means supplemental. It means it's in addition to, filling in the gaps. Supplements are supplemental to what you currently do. So if it's, it fills in what you're lacking. So the number 1 supplement that every baseball player needs is proper nutrition, okay? If you don't have proper nutrition, if you're not really dialed into what you're eating, then it doesn't matter what other shiny labeled bottles and cool smelling colored powder nonsense you're putting into your body, okay? It's all about getting proper nutrition, making sure. Okay, each meal needs to have 3 main sections. A lean protein, whether it's a good chicken, a good quality beef, a lean pork, a lean protein source. It needs to have a starch, whether it's brown rice or sweet potatoes or one of the healthier starches. And I know a lot of high school athletes, you're gonna have a potato, rice, something along those lines. It's a starch. Okay, so those are your 2 sections, and your 3rd section needs to be a brightly colored vegetable, whether it's either, I say bright, it could also be really dark, like a dark green broccoli or spinach. I'm a big fan of carrots. They're a little bit high in sugar, but it's a vegetable source. So those are the 3 sections that need to be on every plate. And if you don't have those 3 sections on your plate at pretty much every single meal, and it's going to look a little different at breakfast. Breakfast might be an omelet that has good quality eggs with your lean protein cooked into the omelet, and your peppers and onions and your vegetables cooked into it. So it might just be one big thing wrapped up. Might be maybe you're having a burrito or something, and all those components are mixed into it. But as long as you can really figure out where they all are. So that's the key to your nutrition, okay? If you don't have those 3 sections on every meal, it doesn't really matter what you're doing as far as extra nutritional supplementation goes, okay? Supplement number 2 that every baseball player needs to be using is sleep. Get as much sleep as you possibly can. As a growing athlete, as an athlete who's really looking to get bigger, stronger, faster, more explosive, that happens during sleep. So we're looking for 8 to 10 hours of sleep a day. And we want at least 8 of those to be in one big chunk overnight. And then if you can get another hour to an hour and a half nap sometime during the day, that's going to aid in your recovery, your growth, your development. Now, here's a really cool thing about sleep, and I know it kind of flies in the face of what most young baseball players do, is that every hour of sleep before midnight has been kind of shown to be worth 2 hours of sleep after midnight. So most of our ball players are going to sleep at midnight. Well, we're missing some really good quality sleep, whereas if we went to bed at even 11 o'clock, that 11 to 12 o'clock hour would be worth 2 hours of sleep. If we went to bed at 10, that would be worth 4 hours of sleep. That 10 to midnight section would be equal to like 4 hours of sleep after midnight. So getting to bed early is really going to help help your body recover, help your body become healthier, more explosive, more ready to get out there and perform. So we've covered your nutrition, what every plate needs to look like. We covered your sleep, making sure that you're getting at least 8 to 10 hours of quality sleep every night. All right, guys, now the last must-have supplement for any baseball player. We talked about the nutrition with the three components on each plate. We talked about the sleep, making sure you're getting at least 8 to 10 quality hours of sleep every night. The last thing that every ball player needs in order to really be successful, to really be as healthy as possible, to keep your muscles and joints lubricated and moving properly, is water. Okay, especially young ball players, we don't drink enough water. Now, the rule of thumb for drinking water for really anybody, but especially athletes, is 1 ounce of water per pound of lean body mass. Okay, now the easy way to think about that is, well, the easiest way to do it is to get your body fat tested and figure out what your lean body mass is. Lean body mass is muscles, bones, organs, anything that's not fat within your body is your lean body mass. Now, if kind of a rule of thumb here, if you can kind of see the beginnings of your six-pack abs, that's about 10% body fat. So let's just throw some numbers out there. If you're a 160-pound ball player at 10% body fat, that means you have 16 pounds of fat. So 160 pounds minus those 16 pounds of fat gives you a lean body mass of 144 pounds. 144 pounds means you need to drink 144 ounces of water. And whatever your weight, you can kind of do some quick math and figure it out and see exactly where you need to go. Now, what you need to keep in mind here is when you're drinking your water, if you have anything that's caffeinated, a tea or a soda or a coffee, whatever you have that has caffeine in it, needs to be added back into your water. So let's say you have a 16 ounce soda that has that has caffeine. That means you need to drink an additional 16 ounces of water to make up for that caffeinated drink. So there you have it. The 3 must-have supplements for every single baseball player out there. Proper nutrition. All right, the 3 sections of your plate: the lean protein, starch, and a very brightly colored green for your nutrition. Sleep, 8 to 10 hours of quality sleep every single day, or every single night, with the hours before midnight being twice as valuable as the hours after midnight, and drinking at least your lean body mass in water every single day. You get on this, I guarantee within a week, your ball players will start to feel fantastic. They'll feel like $1,000,000, like they haven't felt in years. So, this is Coach Dan Huff from Advanced Baseball Training and BaseballTrainingBlueprint.com. If you found this video useful, there's a link down below where you can find out a lot more information about what we do. We've got a bunch of free reports. Go ahead, check out the link, and we'll see you over there.